Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Flourishing During Times of Uncertainty. I apologize. My name is Father Frank Buckley. I am the host and running very late this morning due to a school board meeting that went overtime. So, as we gather today, I will do a little, as promised on Friday, a little poem. I was going to do Rumi, but instead I came across a poem by John Donahue that I thought might be better. So let me share it with you. And it's called For Presence. Awaken to the mystery of being here and enter the quiet immensity of your own presence. Have joy and peace in the temple of your senses. Receive encouragement when new frontiers beckon. Respond to the call of your gift and the courage to follow its path. Let the flame of anger free you of all falsity. May warmth of heart keep your presence aflame. May anxiety never linger about you. And maybe someone be with you if it does. May your outer dignity mirror an inner dignity of soul. Take time to celebrate the quiet miracles that seek no attention. Be consoled in the secret symmetry of your own soul. May you experience each day as a sacred gift woven around the heart of wonder. Amen. A poem by John Donahue to bless the space between us. So as we enter into this mindfulness practice, let's bless the space between us, even over Zoom, even with a Jesuit who is ridiculously late due to technological difficulties of the meeting getting started late. But it's here. Yes, Michelle. Yay. Let's stay in the present. Let's bless the space between us. I invite you to get comfortable. Take off your shoes. I'll lower the lights and we'll get started. All right. I will set the timer for 20 minutes so you can unplug, and I'll ring the bell to get us started. I'll do a little gentle few deep breaths and then we'll sit together in silence. Let's begin. Listen, listen. The sound of the bell returns us to our true home. As always, let's begin with diaphragmatic breathing, that is, breathing deeply as possible into the lower belly 3 times. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Together as a community, inhale and exhale. Beautiful. 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Last time, deeply as possible. Inhale and exhale. Take the attention to the body, to the presence. Become present. Feel the feet pressed on to the green earth. Experience the solidness of the ground beneath you. Become aware of the chair or cushion providing support. Every single one of us on this earth needs a little support. Let's lean into that support now. Moving up the body, we arrive at the shoulders. We let go of anything that's been weighing us down and just lighten up a little this morning. Moving towards the front of the body, we arrive at the heart. I invite you to take hold of the heart if you'd like, and just focus on something this morning, on this beautiful Friday morning, as we move into the weekend, something that brings you a little joy in this moment. It could be a person, a thing, something of beauty, just somewhere in your life where you find a little joy. And as a community, let's breathe into that joy one time. Inhale, exhale, and release the hands. And finally, we focus on an intention for our morning practice. In the spirit of St. Ignatius, we're courageous enough to ask God for something good and beautiful this morning. And we'll seal that intention with an inhale and an exhale. Continue to breathe on your own. Relax, restore, renew. Gently bring your attention back to the room. If the eyes are closed, go ahead, open the eyes. Let's circle the wrists a little. Bring some energy back into the body. Reverse. A little stretching. Inhale, lift. Tip to the left, then to the right. And then shake out anything you've been holding on to this morning. Wonderful job, everyone. Now let's move into our Jesuit Ignatian Examen. Feel free to drop anything in the Dropbox where God's come alive for you recently, kind of coming from a place of gratitude. So I'll start. As I told you, I had the Blessed Sacrament School Board meeting this morning, and I was invited to do the closing prayer, and I was so grateful for our group because I used it in the middle of this pandemic. As we all know, it's getting worse, especially here in LA. We're going to have a curfew tonight, and it's just challenging times. What can I say? And I used the prayer we prayed for our inspiration from Mother Teresa about do not give in to discouragement. And people on the board loved it, and I loved it, and I'm so grateful to this community because it gave me the opportunity to present something we've shared together. So that's one thing. Second thing, even as the pandemic gets worse, I'm still excited. Tomorrow we will have the food pantry for people who are living on the streets and really struggling in the middle of this food scarcity. So that's always one of the highlights of my week where we can reimagine being church, finding Christ in the disguise of the poor and feeding the people who are hungry. So that, of course, is something very close to my own heart. And then last but not least, I am most grateful for the flexibility of this community. Thank you, Lorette, for checking in and getting on and letting people know I was running late. The Zoom meeting got started late. I had the closing prayer, so I couldn't really duck out. So I really, 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 really appreciate all of your flexibility, the way you hang in there with me, the way you show up every morning to do this morning practice. It's been one of the greatest gifts in my life. So God bless you. Thank you. Have a beautiful weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.